Alright, so on Google Chrome here, I have no infinite Wordle stats because on my main I have a 100-ish streak, I think 120 if I last, if I remember correctly. But I'm just going to be doing a series where I record everything I've done, because on the other one, there's no way to prove my legitimacy. I want to try and get to, I don't know, I'm just going to see how far I get. I'd like to get to like 1,000, maybe 10,000, 100,000, million. Some crazy shit in the future. I'm just going to be doing 10 of these a day, weeks where I go. I'm going to start with polar, just because I feel like it's definitely not a good starting word, but it's not bad. I mean, the start's pretty not good. What if you want to get T and probably E? Could double up on T's early and make a tough prediction. We go taste, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We could do is there what I can do like this? Also, the song hearing in the background is Toddles by Wikipedia. It will be playing on loop because I'm obsessed with the song right now. So if you don't like it, I apologize. I could do cast actually. I think cast is pretty good, like cast system like this. Alright, it's not a bad one whatsoever, and I know it's not taste now, so there is that. Now I don't know what T is gonna be. It could be like an ET word, and it's like, I don't know, Danet or some shit. That's not a real word, but you get the idea. Is what I'm thinking. Or it could be like a, I don't know, like AT, like rated maybe. Well, okay, we get you rated, but hated. Try hated. Okay, so I got the AT and E now, and I just have to find the final words. I think E appreciates out of everything here, probably an EN, and I think it's the letter it likes the most here. So we could do like Maten, Gaten, Phaeton, Caden, Waitin. No, something sounds like the words. Something not. I'm just EM. Maten, Gaten, Gaten's the word. Nah, I don't think so. I like Phaeton or some shit. Wait, it's not. It's like EK? I don't know. That doesn't sound. I mean, it could be EX. It's a weird one. Matex, maybe Batex. I want to do like latex, obviously, but sorry. My apologies again. But yeah, there's no L. I can't do that. I guess I don't know, with like this. Usually when I'm at a loss, I like doubling up on letters I have. I just don't know what, like ATE, ATET. It's not. It's not like good. EB maybe. I don't know, I don't know what names. I have no clue. I feel like I should. Maybe it's like why Meitei, like a pirates. Okay, it's not. In case you're curious. And I know M's not one of them. So if I ever sort of revisit that idea, maybe it is EN. And usually something like at a point like this, I kind of like just spamming all available letters. Besides, obviously, that. Seeing what I get. Well, normally I would double up, but I mean, it's obviously not IATN. IATN. You waiting. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Eaten. Yeah, alright. So this is my first one. I kind of put these down somewhere, so I'm gonna go make a new channel in my private server for myself. I think I'm gonna go. What's today's real one? I kind of forget. This will be spoilers if you haven't watched it. Skip like a minute or so. Yeah, that's the word. I have a thing right. I have like the Discord Wordle, and I'm just gonna like. I'm just gonna end in one all the time. Anyway, so I'm gonna go the infinite Wordle channel, and we're gonna go and take my screenshot. So I got it 5. Obviously not my best display of ability, but it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. Anywhere close to that, honestly. So I just need you to of E's again. But yeah, Eaton's a tough one. You know, it's not something you really think of commonly, and especially doubling up on the E and A. At least for me personally. So I'm gonna run Eaton up. Although this is really a really bad starting when you're doubling up on E's, but N, NT, E, and A are all great letters as well. So I'm not horrible, or that's not like horrible. Now there's a lot of things we can do with this. I could do like plate. I think plate's a pretty good one. Okay, so it's not ATE, which we know. Which means we could do like we can do a lot of things. Pretend it's like an EAT word. I think EAT makes the most sense. I would do cleat, but as you can see, L's obviously not the right thing, so I can't do cleats. I could do chi, actually. I think is the best choice here. Okay, so we notice E, A here, and then T is one of our starting letters, which makes sense. It could be like steer. It could be steam. I like steam. Okay, so we know T is the first letter now. Excuse me. So it could be like treat. Well, no, it can't be treat. I lied. It could be like no, that's not a word. Could do treat maybe. I'm looking at my options. Trier. Maybe not. Treat. I could do tweak actually. I think, is that the word? My gosh. Okay, again another. Got that one in 5 as well, but just kind of how it is. Tweak is a really funny word, and I think I made some really high quality guesses overall here, so I'm not mad at my performance so far. I probably should not start. I probably should start numbering these. Add a message 2, add a message 1. And I mean, the goal here is just 10 a day until I lose. I'll doesn't come across as egotistical because on my other one I got like 100 of these before. No, I mean I'm at 120. I haven't lost it yet. I just want to do this series on my main because again I can't prove that I'm not tweeting or cheating. Now if I want to make a really crazy prediction, I would go a road here, but I like playing it safe in my first few guesses just because this series is a consistency, not at like, you know, not trying to get that crazy guesses after. And if it's a road, I will probably figure it out eventually. But I was curious. One of the worst ones I forgot was Pico, and I think he knew it was Inui or some shit like that. No, it was Enui. I think that was one word. Yeah, this.
Ennui.
Ennui, my bad. Feeling a listless. Oh, my bad. To ennui, sorry, ennui and despair. As this sounds French.
Ennui.
Anyway, sorry, getting a bit off topic here. I mean, ennui could be the word. I'm not fucking guessing that. I mean, I guess it's not the worst guess I can make. I don't know if I'd call it anywhere close to the best one I can make. That's for sure, though. So immediately I'm thinking clone's a great guess on this one. Okay, so it's not an O-N-E word, which means E. I mean, E could be really anywhere. It's one of the most versatile letters. Probably the most versatile letter, I would say. So we could start with E. And then probably it could be E-N. It could be like, N. I mean, it can't be enter or anything. I mean, again, and we actually it can't be Emily, thank God. And it can't be Pico either. That's gonna haunt my nightmares. The really funny thing is, like a couple rounds later, I found Pico. I think it's my 14th on my other session. A few rounds later, I used my starting word, and the word was canoe. We got it in 2. It was insane. Let me go pull it up for people who are curious. Alright, I'm back now, so I'm gonna go and show you. So, here was the, oh, what the, here, let's go ahead and, okay, what just occurred? Alright, we're gonna get rid of this, maximize this again, and let me grab Discord, where I have my, okay, so yeah, that's fine there, alright. Anyway, so yeah, here is Pico, and then if we scroll down, yeah, look at that. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty funny thing to share real quick. But we're gonna go ahead and get back to this now. So, I'm looking at this. Immediately I kinda, as done what I guess this is, I wanna go boner. See if the O, N, and E is in our beginning, or middle, sorry, and it is. So we could do, what would this be like? Let's think. I think right now, again, good letters to pair with E, S for sure. So I mean, it could be a ton of words. If it is S, then it's very likely I actually do get this wrong, and it looks like it is. Just because of so many fucking words this could be. Immediately, I've lost a lot of these to like it being a repeated letter, and I just like overlooked that. I think the word is I'll select the Chester. I forgot. But it's like something I overlooked, and I'm looking at this now, and I don't think it's knowns, and I don't think it's sones. And I mean, it's not unes and eones, or eones or some shit. So immediately I'm gonna go Gons. Okay, that's not a word. I think next up, Jones is a pretty solid one, and it is in fact Jones. All right. So we're on a streak of 5s right now, but again, I'm not too terribly mad. Especially because I didn't get into the infinite guessing game, because I think Duns is where that could have happened, Moans maybe, and then Pones are all other guesses I could have done. So very happy with that for sure. Go ahead, 3. Right. Now 3 of these have taken me 11 minutes, but I'm kind of talking a lot, and I mean these take time. The word was Jones. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as my starting word, and again, get a pretty horrible fucking spawn. Again, if I wanted to go for some crazy prediction guess, I'd go every. I like that word, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get E, A, and T. Oh, you know what? Let's do teach. Every letter I want right now. Okay, perfect. We know where the E is. And honestly, we know the A can't be the beginning, because I don't think, as far as I'm aware at the very least, any word starts with A and then E, meaning A has to be one of these two spots. And then T could also be here, so it could be something like ETA, right? And I mean, this could be like, not too sure. So maybe the A is here, and it's like something ET, something A. Excuse me, good lord. I mean, there's Etra, Petra, Letra, Metra, Betra, Getra, Vetra, Fetra, Detra. These are like words. So, it's not. Or maybe the T isn't this spot. It could be here. And it's maybe something, E, something, a TA. And it could be like, ooh, it could be Delta. I actually like to guess Delta. I'm still gonna go with that. So there is a L, and I know I'm pretty confident with the A's at the very least, which means it has to be here. Which doesn't help us with narrowing down where the T is. It could be here, but if I'm confident the A is here, it could be something T A. It could be tar. I think it's a word. Let tap. Metal. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go metal. I think this is a good guess. Okay, I was right. Metal was a good guess. Obviously, it's not the guess. Okay, I think pedal then is just the right word. Ooh, okay. Let's not get this wrong. I don't know if that's a word. Vettel, I don't think so. Ketal, I don't think that's a word. Ketal. Fatal. Fetal. This looks like a word. Again, if we want to double letters, there's these, but I don't think those are words. I've kind of went through them. If I get this wrong already, I'm gonna be pretty mad. I think fetal is the correct word. It looks like I was right. That's a little clutch there. This is one of the things I really just don't like about Wordle, is even if you play really well, something like this can just immediately ruin your game, because I bet if I guessed in like Riedel here, it would have gone through, and it would have been wrong. Maybe not Riedel specifically, but you know, one of the things I personally really don't like about Wordle, but that's how the game works. So we're gonna move to the next one, and I believe my word was fetal, so we'll do this. Not the best sounding word ever, not the worst. So we know that the E is right here, and then A is right here. So we're kind of in a really similar situation. I mean, obviously, because it's the same starting word, but A can't be here, so it's, you know, it's one of these two spots. So it's already limiting its own options, and I want to get, stick with my options. Let's get C and H in here. Let's do, T should be great here, but I can't do that. So I guess we go peach probably. Yeah, and then I can, if this isn't it, I can look for S's in the next guess. Okay, so I'm pretty confident that my A is here now. You know, and then the word could be like an Esha, something. I just don't know what words like do that. Maybe it's like a Russia or something. I said Russia, not like Russia. Obviously, that's nice, but Russia. But kind of sound like that's what I said, but anyway, so something E, something A, and there's an H in there somewhere. It could be like here. I really want to get a combination of these letters, but I don't think I can do that with this guess. So, you know, it could be like Versa. Can I do that? Versa. I'll try Versa. Might as well, right? So it's not Versa. And I'm looking at my options here, and I don't know what else it really could be. So I'm gonna go back to starting with the H. I don't know if I've tried that yet, actually. I thought I did. Maybe I hadn't. It could be like Urva, Ursa, Urba. Okay, well, I don't know that was a word, actually. Also, why does my Google Chrome default to Yahoo? Can I do something about that? Perma. And the meaning defined above. What fucking meaning? Plural of Herme. What the fuck is that? That's the tree. Oh lord, that was a crazy ass voice crack. So these include like the old Greek words, which is really interesting to me. So definitely want to get an S in this case, or gate. I don't know what I'm fucking trying to say. But definitely want an S here. So, and also be nice. One of those two. So I'm just gonna see if these are words. I don't think we're gonna get another vowel here. Chance DA. I think DA could work. Hagda has the and Hexda. This is weird. It's a weird ass fucking word. I was hoping to get some shit like Herma again. Well, I mean, not like Herma again, but like in the sense that it's like a really old word that no one really ever uses. Or it's gonna be like hello or some dumb shit like that. Because I'm retarded. I guess we could do like Hanga, like Jenga, but weird. But it's not it. I don't know, I'm kind of lost right now, honestly. I don't think doubling up on letters is gonna help me. I mean, I could do like Hesha, but too sure I like that. I guess the bright side is that in the position I'm in, I'm basically guaranteed to have my next guess be right. So, you know, can't say I'm mad about that. I've done this already. But yeah, I'm definitely not mad about this. It's just we're gonna be here for a fair bit, I would say. And at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna have 5 done in 20 minutes. Meaning I have to do 10 a day. It's gonna take about 40 minutes of my life. That's not a bad thing. I feel like, ooh, you know what? I think I try IA something. I know I said earlier that there probably wasn't gonna be another vowel. I'm taking that back now. I'm gonna try what I can with IA. Hebia. If you're watching this and you get this shit before me, let me know. I don't know if anyone's gonna even watch this, much less this far, but that's okay. I don't care that much. I'm kind of doing this for myself because I've always liked when, you know, people document stuff like this. It could be hey, what's the other letter I skipped? Hey, yo, shit like that. Yo, hey, yeah. The Y actually might be something to keep in mind, and also a double E. Hina, Hika, Hiba, Hiba, Higa, Hisa, Hida, Hiba. Yeah, but yeah. Hawia, Akia, Hekla. So it's not I, as I have just demonstrated. I'm gonna try consonants. Okay. The fuck is a henna? What the? powdered leaves, blue tropical shrub. Wow, intriguing. I learn something new every day. And I know what a firma is and what a fucking henna is. No. Excuse me. It was fucking. I don't want to start with that. Okay. Well, here we are. And yeah, it was about as good as I expected. Okay, I need probably OSE close. Close. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That was good. Okay, so something OSE. It's actually interesting. I don't know what like a good transition. Oh, you know what? This loose. Yeah. All right. And that's another really bad starting word actually. But that's the first one we've gotten 3, and definitely sped up the pace a lot. I'm still not mad about that whatsoever. I'm probably gonna keep a Google Doc with my stats and stuff on this. Because I mean I'm kind of trying to speedrun, but at the same time, not really. The goal here is just to see how high I can get before I end up losing. I'm gonna check my text messages because I got a new one. Okay, looks like Verizon messages sent me something. Can't say I care that much personally. Let's go get back to this. I unfortunately do have to start with loose now. And yeah, this was a pretty fucking ass guess. I mean, I don't think anyone here is surprised to see this result. I'm gonna go think. So you and I are our vowels to work with, and I guess why. But so probably I think I've been in this situation before. This is a tough one. So R, C, and M are currently my consonants. I want to do something about. So we can do. Oh, dude, what the fuck can we do? I'm looking at C, R, I, and E, and I'm like, crime! But I can't use fucking E. Also, for those curious, I play with, I don't have hard mode strictly on, I guess. I'm gonna turn it on after this because I forgot that I don't have it on. But I play these with hard mode, is my personal preferred play style. So I'm gonna go ahead and change up my tactics that I was just talking about. In MIDI, I'm looking at PRI, kind of like this, but prick would be the only thing I think I could do with that, and I mean, that's not something I can do here. Again, prime. E is just such a good letter, one of my personal favorites. But, again, I can't do anything. Pride, again, with E. So, that's pretty annoying. I'm trying to look at, like, double letters I can do. We could do, like, pridge. That shit. What about prid? Or prif? I think prif actually does alright. Does not. We could do FRI maybe, like, I don't know. What are common like endings that I like have with this? Imp? Crimp. Or crimp. Excuse me, sorry. Crimp. Okay, that's a word. And there's a P and an I. Okay, so many are looking at this and being they're probably saying something along the lines of you're cooked. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, because you're not. This actually might be the worst position I've ever been in. I've been in some pretty ass ones. If I go take a look at some of my really close ones, where it's like, by guess 3, I have 2 yellow letters. Okay, here's another one. This one's pretty bad. But I think this one, yeah, I know what my vowel is. Lippy and then imply. Unfortunately, I can't do imply in this one. I mean, I guess you can't really fake these screenshots if I... but I didn't screenshot every single one of them, so there's that. And also, I know I did cheat. Hang on, I just want to point out pretty really good starting one here. Input was the previous one, the last one, and then Nash was my next word. Pretty nice. Ooh, I also want to just show this one real quick. Ankle. This one was the closest we ever got to losing it because this was a genuine raw 50-50 between the word ankle and angle. And I asked Blade to guess for me because I didn't have the balls to do it, and he guessed ankle, and it was correct. But yeah. Are there any other just really desperate situations I've been in by like yesterday? This one like really high up. I'm not gonna search for it right now because it's kind of pointless. Alright. Moments of ability is responding to more DMs. And I think here, I want to get you in here somewhere. I just don't know where I could put I. Because you and I think have to be next to each other, but then I would have to be in the middle in pretty much every situation I'm looking at right now. So, I mean, I can't. So in that case, probably it's like a kind of a situation. Probably will have to use X, actually. What about... I don't fucking know, man. Like... Stupid. I think PID or like Oopid. Some good ones. Kind of go through. Can't do Cupid, unfortunately, because it'd be great right now. You know, I think about it. I don't know why I'm not using Y yet. Okay, what does QU do for me? It has to be followed by a vowel, so it can't be. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think I'm using QU in this one. Because there's no S, so it can't be like squise, squiz, shit like that. No, it's not the time. Alright. I'm so fucking lost. What is this? Maybe it's like U-Pix. Yeah, let's try that. U-Pix. U-Pix. Zoopix. Zoopix. Shoopix. Q-Pix. U-Pix. Q-Pix. What was it? What was it? I already forget. I think it was Pix. Yeah. Yeah, it was. U-Pix. Woo-Pix. Q-Pix. That does leave me to want to do like dicks somewhere, but then it'd have to like, there would just have to be P-Dicks because I need the P. So I've tried PID, I've tried Pix. Could do Pig. U-Pig. I'm gonna like get the word here in a bit. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did I not think of that sooner? Pupig. U-Pig. U-Pig. Q-Pig. So, it's not pig, for those who are curious. This one's weird. Oh, this one's so weird. Like Pidely or some shit. I have no fucking clue what this word is. Get some piggy. Okay, we made progress officially. Is it Dippy? Alright. So we've got Bippy, Bippy, Jippy, Fippy, and Whippy as our 50-50 here. Can I do something about the fact that Yahoo is my default thing? Probably should have showed that. Who cares? I think Bippy and Whippy are my... Yeah, Bippy and Whippy. Chippy, Fippy, Zippy, Gazippy, Zippy, Whippy, Kippy, Fippy, Jippy. Yeah. This is rather unfortunate, and I really hate... Again, this is one of those things I really don't like about Wordle, but that's just how it is. I'm gonna go... choose between Whippy and Bippy. Okay. A person's buttocks. Go on, Bippy. Ooh, huge. Okay. Bippy's not in the word list. I don't think it's Whippy because when I try to look it up here, actually, I'm gonna hop on Firefox, Google for this. Alright, that is okay. So let's go. What are my options right now? So Dippy is not it, right? So okay, so we have Whippy. Whippy cream is a real thing. Okay. Yeah, even Merriam-Webster is saying that all Whippy is the age, so that can't be it. So we could try Fippy. Okay, this is a fucking character. If I do definition, this doesn't give me a whole lot. Definition. Okay. Oh, why am I doing Dippy? I'm fucking stupid. Do Fippy. Isn't that what I just did? Yeah, again, that's Flippy. So, between Jippy and Bippy, did I do that already? Like I did. Okay, this is again Jiffy. I'm looking for Jiffy. Is it Pip? No, it can't be Pippy because that P's not it. It's like none of these. Oh, you know what? It's Zippy. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Whew. I bet if you're watching this at home, probably screaming at my dumbass saying it's obviously fucking Zippy. And honestly, I need to work on the fact that I overlook stuff like that. Or stuff like letters like Z next. I overlook them so often. So let's go ahead and run it up with fucking Zippy as my starting word. With a pretty ass one, we're gonna go for about 2 more. Unfortunately, I've been recording for about 30 minutes. Actually, it's not even that bad. So yeah, now that was a pretty dog shit starting one. I'm looking at my options here. I like doing choir here, but I can't do that. So I can do core. Yeah, or chore. Sorry, not core. I'm fucking stupid. And that is not what I was expecting to happen, if I'm being honest. So I immediately think latch is not the worst guess I can do. So obviously it's a good one. I'm gonna go catch, just double up because it seems to be a common thing. I'm gonna go match here because I like that word, and that turns out to be it. Kind of got into a guessing game there. If it wasn't match, I would have gone maybe batch. Yeah, I think batch is the only other real word here before we start getting into fake words. Satch and watch are also good ones. Yeah. Okay, so if match wasn't it, I would probably have been a 50-50 between watch and batch because these are both real words. And yeah, I definitely need to kind of cut myself off here. This is why, honestly, I hate getting guesses like these because since I play with hard mode, let me go and turn that on now. I kind of forgot from after last game. Since I play in a hard mode, I can't do a different word to eliminate a bunch of things, which turns hard mode into, at some point, a guessing game. Which is really annoying, because the reason why I play hard mode, because in my opinion it makes it more skill based, because it forces me to make guesses like these. and I personally really appreciate being able to do that. But of course, turn stuff like this into just guessing games, and not a whole lot I can do about it, which removes that kind of skill aspect. But that's kind of how it is sometimes, you know. So what was the word I already forgot? It's match. Match is actually an okay starting word, so I'm not too terribly mad about that. This is gonna be the second to last one, right? Because I'm on an 8-win streak right now. Yes. Okay. So immediately we have a pretty bad one. However, I get to use Isle. I've always wanted to use Isle as one of my guesses, but I haven't been able to. And immediately this is a word, that's for sure. So we have So we have I as our second letter. It's interesting. I want to do like Rydal. I'm thinking D-A-L, but the best word for that would have been title, which would be a waste of a guess since T is not something I can do right now. And I'm looking at my other guesses, and I don't think any of the ones that go idle are real words, I'm gonna be honest. And there's gaddle, fiddle, rattle, diddle, nidle, bidle. Like these aren't real words. Whittle, pidle, vital, yidle, riddle. Yeah. So I'm gonna go and throw that idea out the window. We could do iPol. No. What is Li? What does that do for us? What doors does that open? I'm gonna do. Wait. What's that one? Okay, Lyriad. I know the word's Lyriad. It's like L-Y-R-I-A-D. Just wanted to see if that was a word. I would love to do like birdie, but I need A and L. Also, it's not a word. I want to demonstrate the how like hard mode works. Let's do blank. This will show you how like hard mode works. There's no I, and we already know where it is as well, so it can't leave that spot either. Just in case whoever's watching this was not aware. Maybe Dynal. Nope. Final, Ganal. Final. Ooh, final. Ooh. I like this guess a lot. Okay, so I know where all the letters I couldn't have are. Unfortunately, this does kind of bring me into another guessing game territory, but this time I'm not as worried because I'm looking at my letters here, and there aren't 7 million immediately jumping at me, so this should be pretty easy. And I actually really like the idea of rival being my word. Okay, so the word was actually viral. Got the letters right in the wrong spots. We will take that for sure for our 9th win. So viral is gonna be the word I use to start the last game off. Pretty good guess actually. I actually like the word rival. It's a very uncommon word. I don't think I hear it that much anymore. Ironically enough, it's not quite as viral. So viral. This will be our last word. Maybe we don't have a horrible start. Not a great one. Immediately, I want to go CR or like TR, something like that. I think trash could be a good one. Chance. Ooh, crane. I like that. Does it get the T or the S? But it gets E, and I think that's a better trade-off. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we could do ART maybe, and do like Spart. Oh, that's a fucking word apparently. Okay, so I know the R is my starting word or letter, sorry, which means it's AST. So I think the word just roast, and that seems to be our final one. So that'd be the end of this. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this series. I will continue to upload it, even if people don't like it or it gets 0 views. It's okay with me personally. The next one probably won't have me playing titles on repeat, but I'm just really obsessed with the song right now. I don't really like it. I'm very excited to see how this series goes, and yeah, really excited to do more of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video on that, and make sure to subscribe to my main channel, not my alt, which is this one. Main channel is in the description.